Hey y'all, welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm Joche and I'm your go-to girl for all things real. So today I wanted to come in with a goals check-in for the month of June. And I've been doing this all year long where I write down my goals and I share them with you all. And so now we are at month 6 of the year and I wanted to do a check-in on how things went in May and set some new goals for June. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to talk about the month of May. So my goals were to begin the research for my business, finalize my birthday plans, work out 2 to 3 times a week, track my diet, create content on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, pay my extra car note, or at least put $100. So let's start with birthday. My birthday was on May 13th. I did get my birthday plans finalized by May 8th. I ended up going to Fort Lauderdale with my husband to visit my friend Simply Miss Kira here on YouTube and to just get away for a few days. And it was great. It was probably the best part of my birthday. Once I got back to Atlanta, I celebrated at Fin and Feathers and had a birthday dinner at Red Velvet Bistro, as well as a joint birthday dinner at Crab 404 in Atlanta, Sandy Springs, with my best friend. That was also fun and enjoyable. The next week, I celebrated my best friend's birthday. Her name is Inez. And about 3 days later, I ended up getting sick and testing positive for COVID. So prior to testing positive for COVID, I actually met my goal of working out 3 times a week. I even went to an LA Fitness out in Fort Lauderdale to stay on my path. During the month of May, I reached my lose it goal on May 29th. My weight was 233 pounds. My heaviest weight was 278 pounds. So y'all, at this point, I'm actually over 40 pounds down from my heaviest weight, and I had to set a new lose it goal. So my current lose it goal is to get to 220 pounds. My goal is not to complete that by the month of June, but that is just something that I'm actively working towards. Lose It says I could get to that goal with about 60 days of hard work, consistency, and keeping a caloric deficit. However, just from my experience last time, it took me about 17 months to successfully lose and maintain this weight loss. I'm not going to rush myself and give myself 60 days to lose these 13 pounds. I'm just going to see where I am by December of this year. My goal is to do it in a healthy way, in a sustainable way. So fast weight loss is no longer a goal for me. It's really just a lifestyle. With testing positive for COVID, I tested positive on May 24th. Unfortunately, I was not able to work out, be around people. I've been at home. I'm still homebound. I'm actually getting ready to go and do a COVID test this afternoon because it's been over 7 days. I'm feeling about back to normal aside from this lingering cough that I've been left with thanks to COVID. And once I am negative, I'll feel comfortable going around people, going back to the gym. But I am going to be staying inside a little bit more. Getting COVID for the first time sucked. Not only did it cause me to feel crappy for about 4 or 5 days, but it also was impactful for my family. I ended up giving my husband COVID-19. I had to keep Josiah separate. Luckily, he was able to spend some time with his dad's family and come back and keep separate from us, not get it so that he could continue and start camp. But it just really put me and my family at an inconvenience. I'm grateful that, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it's not something that I want to go through again. So I say that to say I'm going to be a little bit less going out, especially to crowded bars, clubs, things of that nature. Summer is going to be more of me just kind of figuring out ways to make money and doing small things with family and friends, but not spending so much. Josiah started summer camp, and his summer camp is pretty expensive to me. It's about $150 a week, plus the cost of field trips, extra lunch, extra activities. This camp is really great, but it also has a lot of activities that the kids do, and sometimes you have to bring extra money. So on average, it's about $200 a week, and that's an expense that I didn't have before when he was in school, because the after school program is very, very inexpensive. So I am cutting back on spending. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to start saving until after summer, and I still have to pay for my Mexico trip that I'm going on by myself, my part of the Mexico trip that I'm going on with my husband, as well as both of my Mexico flights. So between that, my son being in summer camp, it's just a time where I'm going to have to really reflect on ways to make extra money and be a little bit more frugal. So less going out is going to definitely be something that I'm going to be doing this summer. Now, if I find cool, free, safe events to go to, then I will, but I really am not trying to get sick. So as much as I enjoy turning up and going out and doing all that for my birthday, I'm going to be chilling on that for a while. In fact, during the month of September, I might even quarantine, because I do not want to test positive for COVID in Mexico. Like, no, I just don't. I started my research for my business. I'm looking into, getting my LLC. I've also started looking into a Linktree, setting that up. I'll try to get that set up during the month of June, as well as a Calendly or a Acuity scheduling system, so I can start doing consultations with content creators that want to grow on YouTube or other social media platforms. I want to start doing promotions. So, if you are interested in me promoting your business, I have rates that range from $25 up to $100, depending on what you're looking for. Story shout outs on Instagram and YouTube starting at $10 up to $25, depending on what you're looking for. So I'm going to start promoting that and getting that out there as a way to have a second set of income from YouTube. I've been consistently getting paid on YouTube and Amazon for over a year now, but it's not enough to pay for my son's weekly summer camp fee. So I say that to say, for the month, not for a week. I could probably afford a week of camp plus expenses on average with my most recent AdSense checks. But for someone who has this much viewership, I'm not really making as much as some other creators just from ads. So I'm looking for other ways to monetize this platform, including creating a second channel. So I have started doing the research. I just have not, been super successful with making the revenue from it. As far as working out and tracking diet, I still have been tracking my diet every day. COVID took my appetite away, so I weighed in at 242 after my birthday. And I'm looking on here because I thought I weighed in again, but I guess I didn't write it down. I went from 242 to 233 after COVID, and of course some of that was water weight from the extra drinking and turning it up and stuff. But when I tell y'all I had no appetite because of COVID, I literally ate like less than 2 meals a day for that 5 days because I just didn't have the appetite. So for June, I'm hoping to get back in the gym. I'm hoping to, stay within my means, stay out of my savings account, and just kind of cut back on the spending that I was doing for my own leisure and allocate that funds to Josiah's summer camp. I think it'd be great for him because it gives him something to do. It keeps him busy, and most importantly, he's been on a routine. That was my May. It kind of went out with a negative light, getting COVID. For June, we will be celebrating Sia's 7th birthday. As I've told y'all before, he's not getting a birthday party, especially now that he's in camp, but we will be doing something small to celebrate with him. I was thinking maybe like a birthday dinner with his family and keeping it simple. I might go get some cupcakes and bring it up to the camp that he's going to, so some of his friends can eat cupcakes and they can sing him happy birthday. But his birthday is on June 16th. He'll be at camp that day anyway. So, we probably would celebrate Father's Day weekend. I have to figure out what I'm getting my husband for Father's Day, so that I'll try to get figured out this weekend. And then my husband's birthday is in July, so I need to figure out that as well. His birthday is July 7th, so kind of trying to prepare for both those special days and making sure that I can try to make them as special as possible. and just kind of stay within the budget that I have from my income from my job and my YouTube journey and my business that I have started. Let's see what else for June. I guess my goals are just to stay on track, continue tracking my meals, get back in the gym once I'm not positive for COVID anymore, and figure out a way to start making extra money online, because the cost of things are going up and the cost of living is expensive. Gas is going up, groceries are going up, my bills have started going up. Certain bills have went down, but most are starting to climb up. My car insurance, my cable bill, my cost to fill my car up went up by like 20%. You know, I used to be able to fill up my car with $25. Now it costs $40. Things like that. I say all that to say, it's like these things are not changing. So I'm trying to figure out all the ways that I can bring revenue into my home and continue the lifestyle that I've started for myself and for my family, because honestly, I want to keep Josiah in activities and stuff like that. I want to be able to travel if I want to travel, and I want to experience nice travel. I don't always want to do travel that's like super cheap and just lackluster. After experiencing very nice things, that's kind of like the direction I want to stay in. I feel a little unmotivated because of the whole COVID situation. I wanted to start exploring and going to new places and things like that, but I think for now, I just want to stay safe and keep the people around me safe, because this really was eye-opening for me. But I would love to hear your thoughts, your goals for June. Drop them in the comment section down below. Let me know what other kind of videos you'd like to see from me as well. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see y'all in my next video.